All right, Jeff.
Yes, Brad.
The day that you have waited for is here. Soul Calibur has come to the PSP. It's called Broken Destiny, and here it is.
That I think you may be mistaken about the day I was waiting for.
Okay. You expressed some misgivings on the podcast about having the word broken in a game title. Could you elaborate on that?
Well, yeah, I think it's it's just weird. It's like Soul Calibur Broken Destiny.
Sure.
But I mean, as far as I've seen, this is pretty much just a modified version of Soul Calibur 4, right?
See, well, I didn't play 4, so maybe I'm not the best guy to be talking about this, but it definitely plays like Soul Calibur,
hey,
and it has Kratos. And also that fancy gentleman with the top hat and the mustache. This is the intro. I guess we could...
yeah, that's well.
Might as well let it play out since we're here. Yeah.
That guy! The Soul Still burns.
That lady with the chain whip and the boobs. I've messed around with this a little bit so far. I mean, it definitely plays like Soul Calibur.
Yeah, right? I played it back at E3, and it looked like a pretty cool little PSP game.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty faithful to the, yes.
What up, 765 player?
I'm a player.
That's my phone number.
765 days a year. Yeah, mechanically, seems totally on point. The modes, I'm a little confused about so far. So it's got quick match, which is basically it's got like this virtual lobby system here. So let's go straight to where you want to go, which is Kratos.
Yeah, okay.
No unlocking. He's just there off the bat. But this quick match has got like this kind of virtual lobby thing going on. Like these computer players have
like
titles,
kind of ghost fights.
Yeah, and they've got records. So I guess you're supposed to look at their win and loss and kind of gauge how good
Fight
they
against
are.
Farting Baron.
Yes, I have to do that. Not least of all because his win to loss is like 9-60. But yeah, I mean the quick match, it's all kind of one-off stuff. Like you pick a guy and you fight one fight against him, but then
this is sort of like they had this mode in Tekken when they Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection when they brought it out on the PS3, and sort of on the PSP as well, where you can kind of fight ghosts.
Yeah.
And they kind of had the fighting style of actual humans. I'm assuming that's what they're doing here, since these have names associated with them.
Yeah, I wonder if they had like their testers or guys on the development team. Playing and like kind of laying down a style that they could use for the AI. Oh. Wow, that was quite a kick.
You acquired a new honor for throwing that man from behind.
That doesn't sound that honorable at all, actually. So yeah, it seems to play like Kratos. It's got the... Oh.
Do not drop the PSP.
Play this game with my toes.
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
Yeah. Like the backgrounds are, whoa, totally has the wings and stuff.
You acquired new honor for winning via Ring Out.
Yeah, sure.
Racking these honors up.
I'm an honorable guy. What can I say?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, the backgrounds are not super detailed like on the console, but the guys look really good. They animate well.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like
I don't know. I don't think the backgrounds look bad.
No, they're just
it looks like they. If someone set out to make Soul Calibur 4 for the PS2,
yeah, sure,
this is what it would look like. So.
Probably, yeah. Farting Bear and not a daunting challenge.
Spartans do not know the meaning of surrender. Kratos and Master Chief both agree.
Indeed. So yeah, that's the quick match. So it's got this. It's called the Gauntlet. You're about to see.
What do the honors get you?
Oh, okay, yeah, we can check on that first. I don't know where to check on that. I guess see what the records has to say.
Yeah.
Hidden
fierceness. Can hit X on those. Does it show you like what? Executed throw.
All right. Thanks for the history lesson.
When will they ring out? Can you hit it on the other ones that you don't have, and will it tell you how to get them?
Okay, yeah, so...
Good. That would be pretty bad. Get one for making a dude.
It's like there's quite a few of them. Okay, it's just other records. Well, since you mentioned making a dude, let's make a dude.
All right. I liked a lot of the ideas that went into Soul Calibur 4 in terms of just like the modes and stuff it offered. For me, the big problem was the part where played like a Soul Calibur game, I guess.
This is not the game for you then.
Yeah.
Getting a little burned out on that.
It's
that
just
framework.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! They don't let you edit Kratos. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
I'll take this guy.
You know, what are you gonna do? You gonna put a fancy hat on him?
Yes.
All right.
And a hoop skirt. Let's see.
That's kind of too bad because I mean, you know, the things you can kind of edit on these characters make them look pretty different.
Yeah.
So it's really just you're kind of taking the Kratos moveset and assigning it to like different looking characters.
Any kind of character model.
And then Soul Calibur 4, like the stuff that was kind of neat about it was that the different items would have different statistics. So you could kind of create these different characters that, you know, just their moves would have slightly different properties. Or
Right,
they, you know, they would have more health or less health. It kind of balanced out.
Sure.
Oh, there you go. Style weapon.
Yeah,
there
you can change.
Can you pick Kratos there?
Oh, is that on the list? I didn't. Oops. Doesn't look like it.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Maybe you unlock him or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Although, you know, they were smart enough not to make you unlock him in the actual game.
Right.
All right, I have guy. I took a photo. Done. I got an honor.
That's right. That was an honorable creation you just went through there.
So the Gauntlet. I assumed that, you know, this would be the kind of linear story mode, fight 20 guys or whatever, get an ending. It hasn't been that so far. Let's use Kratos' other costume. So far, it's been more of a tutorial, which is weird because there's also a training mode. But all of these missions so far have been, oh, looks like I forgot to save it last time I played this. Great, so I guess I get to start at the beginning.
Terrific.
But yeah, it's all been really tutorial-focused stuff so far. Like, you know, this guy's only attacking high. Maybe you should duck and guard low and hit low.
That makes sense, you know.
I mean, it definitely rolls you into the mechanics pretty smoothly.
So your thing about it is it's kind of weird that it doesn't have an arcade mode?
Yeah, like I expect any fighting game to just have a progression of guys to fight, and then maybe you see a silly CG ending. Or
I guess. And it's, you know.
Maybe not. Are Siegfried and Nightmare not the same guy? I always got confused about that. I thought Siegfried became Nightmare. This is awesome. It's not accurate. What?
Obscure fables!
I don't understand, but whatever. And then it's like a talking wolf. And some woodland critters.
What?
Yeah, I know. And then you go into the first mission and
you fight a wolf?
And you're fighting a wolf man.
All right.
I don't really understand what's going on.
Well, you know, they had Lizard Man.
Yeah, I guess. They got, what's that guy's name? T.C. Carson, I think. It's the Kratos voice actor. He's all up in here. I should have read that. I think the goal was to kill him. But so yeah, these are just like these super quick kind of challenges just to teach you the mechanics.
Well, you know, it's fine for it to start out that way. And,
yeah,
and I just get, you know, Soul Calibur, to me, like the best thing about the Dreamcast game was the big old mission mode it had where you'd have different guys and different properties and get in all these different fights, which I imagine is kind of where this ends up eventually.
That's my hope. I mean, the question is just, how elaborate it gets.
Yeah.
There are quite a few of these as far as I can tell. Oh, actually, it's not going to let me. Okay, so this is chapter 1. It looks like there's 5 chapters, and there's like lots of subdivisions within those. So, you know, we just got this in. I haven't had a lot of time to jump into it yet, but you would, like you said, you would hope that it gets a little more elaborate toward the end.
Yeah. It's trials. Is that the?
It's like kind of quick challenge stuff. I haven't tried any of these yet, but let's see how badly I can mess one of these up. Let's try Dampierre.
Yes. He looks like he knows how to have a good time.
I understand he knows how to moonwalk.
Well, all right.
I don't know much more than that.
If that's not a good time, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Is Hilda there? Is that a? Forgive my ignorance. I haven't been into Soul Calibur in a while, but is that one of the staple characters recently? Like, I get the impression, like, when you're in those Gauntlet missions, they're kind of using the character creator to, like, make sort of generic guys to fight.
I totally don't remember.
All right. What was my objective? I wasn't even looking.
Fight.
All right, I can do that. I always felt like Soul Calibur was an easy fighting game to kind of... I don't want to disparage the game or anything, but I feel like it's an easy game to button mash your way
You're
through.
absolutely right. And that's not to say that there isn't a higher level to it.
Yeah,
because, you know, there's definitely a lot to learn and pick up on. But the reason it was successful on the Dreamcast is because there were a number of characters you could just... Like, you could just pick Maxi or whatever and whip nunchucks around Eddie Gordo style. Like, yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right. I don't feel so bad saying that now. I mean, maybe it's, you know, there's a common framework that it's pretty easy to get moves out of, you know? Like, if you hit a direction and a button, you're probably going to get a different move.
Yeah. Can I give it a shot?
Yeah, sure. Jump on in. Let's see what I...
Not that watching you do the exact same attack over and over again isn't thrilling.
Right.
That guy's like jumping around like a crazy person. Oh man.
Those who survive can fulfill their destinies. Now, fighting is pointless. You should really leave this place. Battle one. Fight.
Oh.
Oh. I don't think I much care for Dampier.
All right, your thoughts upon having completed one round of Soul Calibur Broken Destiny?
It's, you know, check it out. They made Soul Calibur for the PSP. So if you're looking for that, it's totally that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think I like this additional character, but it definitely seems like it's the core of what players that were looking for Soul Calibur would want.
Definitely. You know, it's not like there aren't plenty of other characters in there.
Yeah, I mean, I could certainly just, you know, play as Mitsurugi over and over again and do that Dragon Punch looking thing.
And you're free to do that.
Yeah.
And everybody else is free to go out in the store and buy this game because it's out now.
It's in stores now.
So,
on disc even.
Indeed, yes.
You don't even need some fancy PSP Go download code, whatever for it.
Get in your old-fashioned car and drive to the old-fashioned mall.
That's right.
Buy this old-fashioned UMD.
Get out and get an old-fashioned malt while you're on the way. That's a fast load.
It is, yeah.
It fights.
It does play smoothly. So yeah, there you go, Broken Destiny. Seems like a pretty solid Soul Calibur for the PSP. And this quick look is over.
Yeah.